Here we are for some more embodiment practice and resourcing. We'll start with our centering in our three centers, centering, grounding, becoming more present. Let's start with our lower belly, hands on the lower belly, and just allowing yourself to tune into your body at that level of your experience. Inquiring, how am I today in my body? Remembering that an inquiry like this is not looking for a specific answer, but just turning our attention toward this dimension of our experience and noticing what's here right now on our physical structure level. And I'll just add another aspect of this is so often we relate to our bodies in a way of they're doing things for us, and we take care of our bodies, but we often relate to our bodies like they're going to do things for us. And in this practice, it's nice to turn that around a little bit. Like, we're just going to listen in. What is my body experiencing? What does it need? What kind of wisdom is here? And shifting now our attention into our heart area. I like to place my hands over my heart, bring that awareness into a real clarity. Also noticing how our heart is nestled right in between our lungs. And as we breathe and our hearts continue their pumping, there's this intimate relationship between our breath and our hearts. And then tuning into the emotional, the energy level of the heart. How is my heart today? And then bringing our awareness to our head, to our minds. If it's helpful to put your hands on your head, really bring your attention there. So our minds are a more subtle form of or manifestation of our experience, yet our mind is still in our body, right? It's right here. Well, it could also be out there somewhere too, but it's nice to just orient in our bodies, connecting into our thinking apparatus. How is my mind today? And then opening the eyes, let the arms come down. Just feeling the wholeness of who you are right now, all these different ways that we can experience ourselves all happening at the same time. I forgot to turn my camera on speaker view again, so you guys are now being recorded. I just switched to speaker view. Hopefully that will be all right with everyone. So today the theme is using Qigong as a way of resourcing and really connecting with our bodies. And we've actually been doing a fair amount of Qigong. I weave that in with what we're doing. And I wanted to put a little spotlight on it today because it's such an amazing, simple, gentle practice, mindfulness in movement. And while it is oriented in the body, or that's how it appears, is that we're moving our bodies in a particular way, it's really a beautiful bringing together of our focus, our mind, intention, with our breath and our movement. So there's this lovely harmonizing of these different aspects of our being together. And in Qigong, the movements, the ones I'm going to be sharing with you, are very, very simple. And the beauty of that is that Instead of focusing a lot of energy and attention on doing it right and getting a complicated movement right, the movement is simple enough that our minds can relax. We can let go of the trying and the learning mode and really relax into the flow of the movement. And so those are some of the characteristics. Qigong is an ancient Chinese Taoist movement form, part of Chinese medicine. It's a very huge, broad, ancient movement practice, thousands of years old, maybe the oldest of all movement practices in the world. And Qigong, Qi means energy, life force energy, bioelectric energy, and Gong means skillful or working with the energy skillfully. So Qigong is energy work. So everything I'm going to be sharing with you is modifiable. It's really going to be just a couple of movements. And the focus, since we're going to be moving our bodies, it is body oriented, but it's really also the energy. So the quality and the experience of the movement is more important than getting the movement right. So just remember that, and think of the movement that I'm going to show you and invite you to do. It's a starting place, and then just orient in flowing with that movement. So this would be great to stand for. So let's start with some shaking and bouncing. You might just start really small. Realizing that there's a lot of different ways to shake and bounce. It can be very subtle, like a vibration or a quiver. It can be more of a deeper knee-bending bounce up and down. And it's really nice to take some deep breaths while you're doing this. Checking in with different areas of the body. So how does it feel in the hips, in the back, in the shoulders, in the neck, through the elbows and the wrists, fingertips, down into the hips, the legs, the knees, the elbows, yes, but also ankles, down into the toes even. So it's even okay to shift onto one leg, lift the other one and shake it out. Bring the arms up. So part of what we're doing here, besides moving our physical structure, our body, is we're also stirring up the energy. So energy pools and kind of sometimes can get stagnant in different areas of the body. So we're inviting that loosening up and flowing of the energy through the meridians, through the circuitry of the body. Just a little bit longer in this one. And then letting it slow down, coming into a relative stillness. Just noticing how your body feels. Feeling down through your legs, into the ground, into the earth. Like you have roots. Feeling that support of the earth. Maybe feeling up through your body, all the way off the top of your head. You might even be able to kind of sense like this openness above you, way up into the universe. And your body is like a conduit between the earth and the universe. So Qigong also connects with nature, with the universe. So we're a part of this wholeness. We have this microcosm within, and we're connected with the macrocosm outside. Okay, now that we've kind of grounded and become a little more present through our wholeness, let's begin. This first movement is called opening the flow. It's simply letting the arms float up out in front of you and back down. And the arms can be curved. I'm going to turn to the side and just show you, letting the arms rise up about the level of the shoulders and down. And again, up and down. So the elbows and the wrists and the fingers are all soft and supple. We connect the breath now. So we exhale as the arms float down. Inhale as the arms float up, and repeating that. Just continuing to repeat. You can always go a little faster than me or a little slower, connecting with your breath's rhythm. So if your breath is moving faster, then just connect the movement to that. You might even imagine that as you breathe in, your whole body is expanding like a balloon and floating upward. And as you exhale, your whole body is settling, softening in toward the earth. You might feel the air on your hands, between your fingers, as they float up and down. A couple more of these. Just letting your mind stay present with the movement. And then finishing the last one, and just pause for a moment in the standing posture. And kind of alternate between flowing movement and then a few moments of stillness. Staying present with your body, with the space. And then we'll go on now to another flow. This one, we turn at the waist, let the arm come up and across the body and down. Turn to the other side, the other arm floats up, comes back toward the body and down. And again, this is simple and repeating. This is called Tigress Gathers Her Cubs. So like a mama tiger, powerful paws, but soft and gentle with her cubs. Her arm, her paw comes out, reaches for her cub, brings it back to her nurturing body. I'll show you from the side. So I'm turning, it's almost as if my arm just floats up and rolls out. Back of the hand moves through the space. The arm comes around back towards your body. One arm and then the other. As the arm comes back towards your tummy, then it goes down toward the earth. So even though the movement actually is quite simple, there's all these subtle nuances. However, for our purposes, just get the basic pattern of the movement and then let your mind relax and enjoy it. Feeling this nice alternation. Just letting the breath be natural. This time we're not connecting the breath with the movement. We're just allowing the breath to be. A couple more of these. Yeah, and then to finish up, let's put one hand over the other, over the heart area, and pause here for a few moments. So another standing posture. Just breathing into your heart, maybe tuning into that feeling of a beautiful tigress and her energy towards her baby cubs that's nurturing and protective. And then opening the eyes, let the arms come down. We'll do a closing flow. Both arms come up overhead. And then bringing the hands down the front of the body. And we repeat that. Breathe in as the arms come up. And exhale as the hands come down. Inhale, the arms float up, opening to the universe, and then pulling down the heavens. Bringing that energy into your body, gathering it in. A couple more of these. And then to finish up, place one hand over the other, over the lower belly. Step your feet, your legs close together. Close your eyes. And our final standing posture is called bamboo in the wind. So imagine that you're a stalk of bamboo with roots going down into the earth. And then as you stand here, your energy going up, the middle, up into the sky. Perhaps a gentle breeze is moving your body. If there are any micro movements or swaying, just allowing that. So ending like this with a stillness and presence, it allows the energies to flow wherever they need to go in your body, allows for integration. It also amplifies that relaxation response in the nervous system. Okay, then opening the eyes, and we'll close there for today.